Les here with a new repainted Jakks BigFig, the Wonder Woman from, I guess the actual figure is from Batman vs. Superman, but her suit is so basically the same. And I've probably put more color into it. As you can see, I've got her there gratuitously with the tactical suit Batman on the left and the BVS suit on the right, just to give her some framing, because this camera is not the greatest in the world and I want to be able to see something. But this is all about the Wonder Woman. And she has a sword, which I got that on eBay. It's there were two of them. You can get these hairpins, and the scale is pretty good, and they're metal. I did have to wrap the handle with leather so that she could hold it. Her hand was a little big. And speaking of wrapping, I wrapped her hands and made the belt assembly for her so that she could, you can see the little buckles. It's kind of a complex thing in the back. I filled in the holes on the back of her as best I could. And you can see the paint on the boots, which, let me tell you what, oh goodness, the color variations in that. There's what I did, just so that you know, I repainted everything gold, and then came back with clear red, and then did variations on that. Came in and highlighted the gold parts. Then you got to paint the buckles, and you got to paint her skin. Now, it doesn't show as much skin between the panels like some of the Wonder Woman figures do, but I kind of like it closed like that. A lot of variation in the golds. Reworked the skirting so that there's some detail in it. I don't know if you can see real well with this camera, but there's actually like a cellular detail. If you look at the thing, it's got a nice broken pattern, very leather-like, but it's a metallic blue, and I had this beautiful metallic blue paint that I just had to use it. You know, it was just too cool not to. Then, of course, there's the chest armor with its multi-layer. There's gold underneath, clear reds, browns, blacks, and there's gold trim, and then a black line in between each one of those. I've got several books on these, you know, suits and costumes. Thank God for the making of an art books. Got the silver and gold on the armband. Redid the metallic and the other colors on the on these armbands and did those up. And of course repainted her face and her hair. Actually, her hair was pretty cool. I like the dark color, but I highlighted it with, I've got a Vallejo. I use Vallejo acrylic paints, and there's one called Wood Grain, and if you've never used it, it's the most beautiful brown, and you can use it over things and it will just enrich colors. And what I did was I also mixed wood grain with gold and kind of dry brushed that, because hair does tend to have a sheen, you know, metallic sheen. So it really, if you lightly dry brush that, it brings out details in the hair. Then of course repainted her face, did her eyes. I mean, this woman has an absolutely beautiful face, and this figure does a really nice job of capturing that. In fact, all of these, you know, you can see from the faces on these, I mean, they're like computer scanned or something. I don't know that these were sculpted. They may have been. But they look incredible, and they look so much like the actors. So they are a pleasure to paint. And this one was absolutely, I'm glad it was a commission that I got, because I hadn't planned on buying a Wonder Woman, but I may yet. But boy howdy, she was something, and I hope you've enjoyed this video and enjoyed this amazing Wonder Woman figure. Get one if you don't have one. This is the one that comes with the black overcoat thing, the furry overcoat. I don't have that piece, but the person that commissioned me to do this does. So I hope that she'll put this over her and get that character out of it, because I really love her in that black. But anyway, here's the repainted Wonder Woman by Jakks, 19-inch augmented extra accessory figure. And I hope you have enjoyed this video much as I enjoyed painting the figure.